the gentleman that introduced me that I've got to tell you something about him because he's going to show you the money. Yeah, show me the money. Even anybody ready to show the money? Come on, put it in the chat. Show me the money. I need some show the money before I even introduce him. Show me the money because it's going to be great. Milton Burt Jr., I am so glad to call him a friend. I'm so glad to call him a partner because when you enter this industry, you start out as strangers and then you become friends. And then, you know what? You really become family. And that's how I see him at this point. But the respect I have for him is to the roof because of his experience. See, anytime you make a decision about following somebody, you want to know that they've been there. This brother has made millions of dollars, and I'm not just saying that, but he's literally made millions of dollars in this industry. And right here at Think Plus, he's broken records. He's going to the top. He's almost getting ready to be partner. He's a senior director right now, partner any minute now. But not only that, he's helped others to become regional energy advisors, senior, director, regional, senior. All of the levels, he has helped others get there. So without any further ado, let me introduce to some and present to others. Senior director on his way to partner, Milton Burt Jr. Milton, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me, Dr. Roz?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Well, first and foremost, I have to give it back to you. You are amazing. You are an exceptional leader, and I'm just so honored to not only be in business with you, but to also have you as one of my most genuine friends, always there every time I ask anything of you. And I just want to let you know we appreciate you, we love you, and we thank you. So thank you for your leadership. You all put some fire in the chat for our very own Dr. Roz. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes. What if I can show you how you can get paid every single time you, your family, hundreds, thousands, millions of people all over the world, people you don't know, people you do know. What if you could get paid every single time they pay their electricity bill, a bill that we know everyone has to pay until the day we leave this earth and 1 month after? Yes, even after we leave this earth, they still will send us 1 month's bill. Just think about it. People are in foreclosure, and guess what? They pay their electricity bill. People let their car get repossessed, and guess what they're still going to do no matter what? They're going to pay their electricity bill. Now, we get paid 9 different ways, unlike a job that only pays you one way, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with a job. So I want you all to know I am not that entrepreneur that's going to tell you to quit your job. You stay on your job, keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. All I'm going to say is add this into it. So if you're getting paid one way on your job, add our 9 ways, and now you're getting paid 10 different ways, which just makes sense if you ask me, because all of us have more than 10 bills hitting us every single month. Now, what is your why? I don't know your why. I remember when I came into this industry a little bit over 10 years ago. It'll be 11 years, January 26th of this year. And I came in because I was pursuing a music career at the time, right? See, I didn't see myself back then being the energy man. And you may not see yourself being an energy woman. But what you can probably see is this being a vehicle to take you from point A to point B. And when they shared with me that people my age and younger at the time were earning thousands of dollars daily off of pretty much giving people a coupon on an electricity bill. And I saw mentors of mine that had already earned $40 million in only a matter of years of being in this space. I said, well, shoot, call me the energy man then, because I'm about to do this, and this is going to be a vehicle that take me from point A to point B. Now, only you know your why, but I promise you this, whatever your why is, Think Energy can help you get a step towards that why. Now, with all businesses, we all should be able to agree that you always have to put something in order to get something out, right? There's no difference in anything we do. All right. Many of you have great paying jobs. Guess what you more than likely had to do to have that great paying job? You had to go to school. You had to go to college. So many people had to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars into education just to get that great job, right? Some of you are getting ready to go to work tomorrow. Guess what you're going to do if you already haven't done so? You're going to put gas in that car so you can go to work and make money. There's no difference here. The only thing is the difference is that the investment is minimal and the return is unbelievable. We're talking about $59, family, $59, one-time fee for you to earn unlimited income. You pretty much can print money. I'm just being honest with you with this opportunity, which gets me excited. Think of all the things we spend more than $59 on, family. I literally just left the barber shop literally minutes ago and paid my barber $100 and gave the lady who shampooed my hair, because I didn't have time to do it, $10. So I just spent $110 just on the haircut, and I'm gonna be right back there probably Tuesday. Okay, so just think about all the things we do that cost more than $59. They really can't bring us any money back. All right, now, when you pay this one-time $59, you're gonna get all these tools you see before you. Okay, you're going to be able to track your entire organization. While I was in that barber chair, I promise you, it's a true story. I'm sitting there, I'm almost falling asleep because we've been on the blitz and I'm working my tail off trying to help everybody go to that next level. But literally, his name is Drizzy. He was saying, man, your phone keep going off, man, nonstop, because I was knocked out in the chair. I said, yeah, them customers coming in all over the world. I don't know what state they're coming in, but they're coming in from all over the world. And guess what? If I want to go in my back office and see what state and what's happening and who's joining, I can go in my back office and do that. And I don't have to pay no overhead, not a penny in overhead. Now, the only other fee that we all have who decide to earn income in this opportunity is an annual renewal of $149. Now, this is not a contract. So if for some reason you decide that this business is not working out for you, guess what? Do not pay the $149 a year from now. What's today? January what? 8th? So your next fee would be due January 8th, 2027. All right. And if you feel that you haven't got your return on investment or you haven't made the type of money you want to make, don't pay the $149. It's no contract, right? Now, let's get to how you earn a return on your investment, because that's the most important thing with starting any business. How fast can I get a return on my investment? That's the number one question you should always ask yourself when looking at any opportunity. So let's say we have a guest on here by the name of, let's just use the name Michael. That's my middle name, right? Let's say Michael says, man, I'm in. $59? Man, I just spent that on a couple cases of Fiji water. I'm definitely in. All right. So let's say he lives where many of us live. We live in the state of Illinois, the land of Lincoln. In Illinois, we have both services. We have electricity, which is also known as autosave, and we have community solar. All right. So guess what? Michael's going to sign up for electricity first. All right. He's going to make $20 in 2 minutes. Literally, it's going to take him 2 minutes. I put in a customer today. My good brother Delwin Furlow took me less than 2 minutes because I know what I'm doing. Right. Then guess what? I signed him up just like Michael would sign himself up for community solar and earn up to $50 on community solar. And all that takes is just another 2 minutes. So that's $70 in less than 4 minutes. Someone please drop in the chat how many businesses and jobs are paying people $70 for 2 minutes. How many? Please let me know if you all know some, because I don't know too many. All right. So if I show Michael how to do this, he's excited. He's fired up. He's ready to share this with other people. So guess what he's going to do? He's going to get people on our Zoom. This is a Zoom that we do every day. It doesn't matter whether it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Every day at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're doing a Zoom. We have other leaders that do Zooms other days of the week. And at 7 and 8, I'm telling you all, we have systems where you can get people in front of a video and all you got to do is press play. If you can press play, you can earn a significant amount of income. So guess what Michael's going to do? He's going to follow my lead and he's going to get people in front of this information. He's not going to explain it. He's just going to pass the ball. That's all he's going to do. When people see this, they're going to join because it just makes sense. Let's say Martha joins his team. He's going to now get paid up to $35 off of every customer Martha signs up, including her. All right. Now that's exciting. If Martha goes and gets 10 customers, that could be $350. But if Michael is following my game plan, I'm telling you, Michael, man, now our first month, we need to sponsor at least 10 people. 10 people, help 10 people get 10 customers. All right. And instead of making $350 just off of one person getting 10 customers, let's make $3,500 off of a $59 investment. How does that sound, Michael? He's going to say, man, that sounds good. And how do I know this can be done? Because I did it. All right. Now, when he ranks up, he's going to be able to qualify for up to $20 on every customer in his organization, in addition to all this money you see up top, based on his rank or quota position when it comes to electricity. And he's going to be able to receive up to $44 on every community solar customer based on his rank and quota position. This does not include the residual income he will receive as well. How exciting is this? Now, this is weekly income. So whatever we do this week, as long as it's pending by Friday, 11:59, we are paid next week. You are paid based off of what you do and your team's production. All right. Now let's talk about our goal here. Our goal is to get everyone promoted. We've helped over 300 people promote to this position of regional energy advisor. And how did they do it? They went out and got 5 customer points. Now, depending on your market, if you live in a market where we have both services, guess what? You can earn up to 3 points per household because we have autosave, also known as electricity. Okay. And then we have community solar. If any community solar customer has any type of governmental assistance, Section 8, SNAP, anything like that, right? Social Security, you get more money and you get an extra point. So that could be 3 points for an LMI customer. You go get an open customer who may not have that, and you already knocked out your 5. Now, 3 stands for three money motivated people. We used to say 3 overworked and underpaid people, but guess what? You don't have to be overworked and underpaid to do this business because we got several people in this business that's worth millions of dollars, including professional soccer players that's worth $40 million, ready to buy another soccer team, just bought a $2.8 million mansion in New Jersey just to do Think Energy meetings and allow his team to come in there. He doesn't need any type of money from Think Energy. And there's several doctors, lawyers, you name them there in Think Energy. All right, because it just makes sense. So you show out of the billions of trillions of people in this world, you show 3 people this opportunity. And I guarantee you, people are going to be like, you know what, this just makes sense. You're going to show more than 3 people, but at least 3 people are going to join you, right? Now, you help those 3 get 5 customer points. When that happens, that's, again, 15 total customer points, plus your 5, that's 20. Now you are a regional energy advisor. How exciting is that? Now, if you are a person that says, you know what, I don't want to build a team. I don't want to talk to people. Don't talk to people. I know opportunities where you could not promote unless you signed up a business partner. It was no way. You go sign up all the customers you want in the world. If you don't have nobody to put them customers up under, you couldn't promote. But here, it doesn't matter if you never signed up an EA. If you have all the customer points, you can go all the way to my level, all the way to the top with just customer points and no EAs up under you. Now, your first 30 days, you should earn no less than $450 to $1,700 in your first 30 days or more, just off of gathering a handful of loyal customers and teaching those how to do the same. Now, as you promoting this comp plan, which will happen, okay, we already talked about how to go regional, but as you go senior and director and regional director, every time you promote, there's a bonus waiting for you. By the time you promote to the top of the company, which is senior partner, you would have earned up to $84,000 or more than $84,000, family. How exciting is that? Okay. Now, one thing I love about this business versus a lot of other businesses, see, a lot of businesses, they'll put that money, they'll put it on the table for you. But guess what? They know most people can't even focus long enough to get all this money. Let's just be real. Let's just keep it real. They know that. So they can flaunt it all they want because there's going to be a time limit on here. Guess what? Only here is it a time limit, but they're not saying they're not going to give you a bonus. They're saying, hey, on these first 3 positions, because we want you to get off to a great start and we want you to move fast because success loves speed. Guess what? We're going to double these first 3 promotions if you do it in this time frame. But if you don't, you'll still get this, which is still good. That's still good. Now, it gets even better. Some of you may have husbands, wives, significant others, boyfriends, girlfriends, children over the age of 18, grown children, right? And you may want to do this business like with them, have it a family business. Well, guess what? You all can have separate positions, and that's $84,000 per position. Come on now. If that doesn't excite you all, I don't know what will. A lot of companies, husbands and wives cannot work it on separate positions. They have to work the same positions. Matter of fact, kids, and even it don't matter, boyfriend, girlfriend, if you're in the same household with the person and you all got the same address, you have to be on one position, not here. So how exciting is that? Now, of course, this is why we joined this business and this industry, most of us, for residual income. In life, there's 2 ways people make money. Linear, you go to work for 40 hours, you get paid for 40 hours. But what happens in most cases, if you don't go to work, you do not get paid. Residual income is that money that comes in when you don't go in. All right. So what this is showing you is what would happen if everybody only did the bare minimum. Only went out and got 3 energy advisors. I got people on this Zoom right now that then signed up 3 energy advisors just today. So the likelihood of everybody in your organization only getting 3 is not likely. But let's say that's what happened. And that compounded to the 10th level. That's over 88,000 people now responsible for your income every day. Now, what if everybody only went out and got 5 customers, right? Only 5. Now, you got people on the Zoom like like Lynette, like Linda Pow, they didn't went out and got hundreds of customers. It just themselves. Lynette signed up one of our superstars today. She probably already got 10 today. Okay. But this is saying that pretty much everybody in your entire organization for your entire Think Energy career could only get 5 customers. That's it. Now, if that compounded to the 10th level, that's over 442,000 customers you would get paid off of. But how many did you get? 5. Now we get paid from band 1 to band 7. Band 1 is like a studio apartment. Band 7 is like a mini mansion. If your organization looked just like this, you would stand to make over $500,000 every 30 days on this one way we earn income. That's just electricity. This does not include community solar residual. This does not include the home battery program that's about to be unleashed in less than 50 days. This is just electricity. That is exciting. Now it gets even better when you become a senior energy advisor, which means you have 200 total customer points. This means you now unlock infinity pay, which means they're going to pay you to infinity. Most companies, if they're going to give you infinity pay, you're going to have to really go out and put some skin in the game. I'm talking about 20, 30, 40, 50,000 customer points. They're giving it to you with 200 total team points. We had people do that in a week. All right. Now, this is the last way we get paid before we close. And that's through our partner pool. Now, in order to be a partner, you have to have at least 10,000 customer points. And when you have 10,000 customer points, your total team points, guess what? You're now eligible to take part in our revenue sharing partner pool, which means you will get paid off of every customer that's ever come into Think Plus from day one, every single month. So we'll be celebrating our 3rd year, February 23rd this year. Let's say someone gets started in our 3rd year. They go partner year 5, January. Well, year 5, February, they will start to receive a check off of every customer that's ever come into Think Plus from day one. Family, there's only 3 partners outside of the founders that are in this company out of about 25,000. There's only 3. One of them is my sponsor, Kirk Haran, who is in a state where he can't even be his own customer. This is like equal to creating your own pension, something people work 40 plus years to do, not to even get half of what they're getting in less than 2 years. 2 years of putting their head down, less than 2 years. Man, that really gets me excited. All right, now, real quick before we close, you all, it's more money on the table. Somebody say more money. This is a bonus that's on the table right now. Every 500 growth credits that you get, and we'll explain this later, but just understand every 500 credits you get, you will get $5,000 from now to July. All right. If you go out and accomplish this, not only will you earn $25,000, if you get 2,500 growth credits from now to July, they're going to give you $25,000. Okay. 2,500 growth credits for $25,000. And then when you come to the big event in Pennsylvania in July, which you should be there, July 15th, they're going to give you another $25,000. That's $50,000 in added bonuses. As you go to the top, and if you let us help you, you definitely will. That's over $135,000 that you can earn. It's a lot of money. Don't try to understand it all. Just know that there's a lot of money on the table for each and every one of you. Now, at the end of the conversation, there's always 3 types of people. First person says, you know what sounds good, makes sense, but you know, making money this way is not for me. And if making money this way is not for you, that's not for me to understand. That's for you to understand. If what you are doing is working out for you, continue to do it. Who am I to tell you to stop? But what I will say is this. I encourage you to find something that can get you whatever it is that you want in 2026 and moving forward. Something that will allow you to earn income while you're asleep. All right. But I also encourage you to, if nothing else, support the person that got you onto this Zoom. Become a customer. Try the service. If you don't like it, guess what? There's no contract. You can always go back to the incumbent and let them continue to charge you what they're charging you. Okay. And again, if you really are looking for a business that you can invest in and not put in 100,000, 50,000, like many of us have done in daycare centers and real estate, why not spend $59 and get your return on investment right away versus waiting 5, 6, 7 years to pray to God that you're still alive, and we're all still here because tomorrow's not promised, to wait to get a profit when we don't even know what's going to happen in 6 years. I'd rather spend $59, less than the price of a haircut, and get my return on investment right away and have no overhead. That's just me. All right. But we thank you for at least getting the information. At least you will never be able to say you did not have a chance to create generational wealth. Now, the second person says, you know what, I'm a little skeptical. And there's nothing wrong with being skeptical, because with most skeptical people, once they get their questions answered, they shoot to the top of the company. And all I suggest is this: if you have questions, let us answer your questions. I promise you, we will not steer you wrong. And if we don't know the answer, we will get you the correct answer. Okay. But what I don't encourage you to do is to go ask someone that has never had a significant amount of success in not direct sales or network marketing, their opinion. It doesn't matter who it is. All right. They could really love you. But if they've never earned a significant amount of income in network marketing, again, you have to be careful of buying their opinions. But if you want to ask someone to look at it, that's fine. But let them see it how you saw it. Don't go try to explain this, because if you try to explain this, I promise you this: your people will go into the witness protection program on you. You'll miss out on some good people that probably would have been ready to join you. All right. Now be careful. And also, a mentor told me a long time ago, when you buy people's opinions, you buy their lifestyle. It may not be a bad lifestyle. Maybe a lifestyle that does not have any type of time freedom in it. And if you don't got time, what's the sense of even having money at this point? And the third person is like most of us. We said $59. $59. What are we talking about? Oh, there's no way we're not going to at least give it a shot and try it when it's less than the prices of everything in life. And sit back and watch people go on again and make over 100 million because they were first. And we have the same opportunity now. We pass it up because we were skeptical, because we just didn't make time. Nope, not us. And we're so glad we did. And so many of us took a $59 investment in this company and turned it into multiple six figures. Some people turned it to 5 figures. Some people turned it to a couple thousand. But the main thing was that we were all profitable. Right? So get excited. I'll leave you all with this, and then I'm going to close it out. And make sure you get back with the person that got you onto the Zoom. You know, a lot of you all hear my story about how I got started in this industry. You know, I was with this company that I have a lot of respect for. I have nothing bad to say about the company. Right? It was when I first started in this industry almost 11 years ago. And I remember coming there, and I was 9 years late to that party. Right? I was featured in their magazines. I got many of these magazines. I featured my mom. Right? And I did pretty well. My first couple of years, I did like $500,000. And I did pretty well. But the people that were there first, right? I remember when I hit a nice rank in a matter of months, or however long it was, that my national ended up letting me put on his $40 million jacket. All right. I just got started. Right. Those guys probably went on to earn over 100 million. They're about to celebrate their 20-year anniversary. They're celebrating it this year. And some of them guys are still probably earning six figures off of a decision they made in 2006. It's 20 years later. Okay. Why am I saying that? Because the only difference between us and those gentlemen who I have nothing bad to say about, I have nothing but the utmost love and respect for them. They put that work in, but it was because they were first. And now you're sitting here with community solar, auto save, pet technology, the battery. We didn't have none of that. We just had electricity and gas. That's it. And they still went on to earn almost 100 million because they were first. That's the opportunity you all are sitting in, whether you realize or not. So get back with the person that got you onto the Zoom. I cannot wait to work with each and every one of you. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. We're here every day at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 Eastern. Get your guest on tomorrow, because we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be here the next day, because we are blitzing 2026 and we are taking everything we want by storm. I love you all. Thank you, Dr. Ross. Get back with the person that got you on, and I'll see you all on tomorrow. Have a great day.